This morning, addressing the nation when President Biden says life will start to return to normal.
Plus, Wisconsin will open up vaccinations to everyone later this spring, when you can expect to get your shot.
And another cool start to the day, but with plenty of sunshine expected. How high will temperatures go? I'll have another check coming up.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Hey, good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. Leah, how you feeling this morning?
I am feeling good, Chris. Cannot feel better. We got a beautiful weekend ahead of us. It's Friday. We made it through 4.5 days. We got an hour left of the show. I get to spend time with you. It's a pretty good day.
And that's it. Good note to end on right there.
There you go. Got to throw you a nugget.
Thanks. We had a busy news day yesterday,
Yes.
and the night was capped off with a primetime address from President Joe Biden, marking 1 year since the first coronavirus shutdown. The president said there would soon be enough COVID-19 vaccine available for anyone who wants it. Biden also announced a goal to return to some semblance of normal life by the summer. The American Rescue Package that he signed into law yesterday includes funding for vaccines, schools, and state and local governments. It also provides another round of stimulus checks of up to $1,400 for most Americans.
People can expect to start seeing direct deposits hit their bank accounts as early as this weekend.
Last night, President Biden also announced that the federal government will soon launch a website to help people find vaccination locations and make appointments.
Millions more Wisconsinites will soon become eligible to receive their vaccinations in the coming weeks. Starting March 29th, anyone 16 and older with an underlying health condition can get in line.
We are not asking people to verify. We are not asking people to have to bring their medical record and prove that they have asthma or diabetes. Some vaccinators may take people at their word. Others may want them to sign some simple form that attests that, yes, I am a person who has one of these conditions.
There are 20 conditions on this new list, and they're pretty wide-ranging. Take a look. It goes from heart conditions to asthma, cancer, and diabetes. One that's getting a lot of attention for those who are considered overweight or obese. That means if you have a BMI, body mass index, over 25, you are eligible. We have a link showing you how to figure out your BMI and a list of all the other qualifying conditions on channel3000.com.
DHS says this will be the last group before everyone's eligible for a vaccine. That can happen in May with a new federal directive to make all adults eligible by May 1st.
Madeline O'Neill shows us how vaccinators are gearing up to give more shots and just how quickly everyone who wants one might get one.
Like after a long winter.
It's great.
Change is in the air.
Everyone, I think, is breathing a sigh of relief.
That much talked about light at the end of the tunnel
We're on a good sort of clip right now.
is getting closer by the day.
We see it, we feel it.
Our state's vaccinators, including public health departments and hospitals, are setting their sights on an expected increase in vaccine supply.
We've been getting a fraction of what we request on a weekly basis.
SSM Health has the ability to do 20,000 vaccine appointments a week at its 18 sites in the state, once the state's weekly allotment increases.
This number could triple or even quadruple by the end of the month.
And you've heard us say it again and again, supply, supply, supply. I don't think that's going to be an issue anymore.
At the Alliant Energy Center, Public Health Madison and Dane County has already opened up all 8 lanes at the New Holland Pavilion to vaccinate educators, able to go from about 5,200 a week to 7,000 soon as eligibility expands.
It was very similar eventually to testing, that we would have just a wide open vaccination center.
Chief of Operations Doug Vagle says they've talked about moving to a 6-day setup, expanding to 12 hours a day, or even going 24/7.
So it's kind of a balancing act between the vaccine supply and the demand.
The Alliant Energy Center is also under consideration to host a FEMA vaccination site, which could mean up to 6,000 more vaccinations a day.
When doses come into the state, they're getting into arms relatively quickly. There's a high efficiency level. Like we might rank sort of number 1 in the country as far as percent doses received and then administered.
UW-Madison Associate Professor Ajay Sethi says the university is vaccinating at just 7% of its true capacity, with pharmacy and nursing students ready to help out.
I just don't see the state sort of lagging behind in options.
Sethi has laid out a number of scenarios for when everyone in the state could be vaccinated.
There are other sort of variables to consider.
Variables like how many doses are given a day, which is dependent on supply, and what % of vaccines given are Johnson & Johnson's.
If everything goes smoothly in the summertime, we can expect everybody vaccinated.
Even with all the supply in the world.
And we all know that it's not possible to vaccinate 2 million people all at the same time.
So vaccinators like SSM Health are considering how to prioritize patients with high-risk medical conditions in Phase 1C, as Phase 2, encompassing everyone, is around the corner too, along with brighter days.
We are right there. We are so close.
Maddie O'Neill reporting for us. Though many vaccinators are putting their best guess at sometime in June for everyone getting vaccinated, there are a lot of factors at play. Sethi's most conservative estimates put that in September.
6:05, checking in with Austin Kibnitsky this morning with your first warn forecast. Hey, Austin.
Hey, it's looking pretty good outside here already this morning, although it's chillier than these last few mornings that we have seen. Still technically above average. We're starting out the morning in the upper 20s and low 30s. By this afternoon, we are going to see that recovery back into the low 50s. But one thing that we're not going to see today that we did see yesterday, the strong winds. Now, they will be back on Sunday. We have that breezy condition coming back on Sunday. But for today, for tomorrow, you can expect wind speeds to just be generally between around 5 and 10, possibly 15 at times. Currently, we have a lot of calm spots. So that means our wind chills are matching the temperatures for most areas. Temperatures over the next 10 days, not any major swings, but we are going to start things out here with the low 50s today, mid 50s tomorrow, up and up, but then we cool things right back down. Sunday's high, we lose about 10 degrees with a high of 46, and then for Monday, we lose another 10, that high of 38. Then we do recover and kind of hang out right in those 40s afterwards, and we're not looking at any major swings here with those temperatures afterwards. Now, the 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, this does show that we're likely going to be drier than average in the 6 to 10 day time frame. But before that, there is another chance for precipitation that we're currently watching out for. Now, that one generally could bring some rain or it could bring some lighter snowfall. A lot of these models are starting to lock into the trend that we're likely going to see some lighter snowfall here on Monday in the morning and possibly a few lighter snow showers again in the afternoon and evening hours. Not looking like a major system, however, and again, that would generally hold off until Monday. The weekend forecast instead looking pretty fantastic. Lots of sunshine again for today and tomorrow. More cloud cover, especially late in the day here for our Sunday as temperatures do cool down, and there will be that strong breeze of around 10 to 20 miles per hour. 7 to 10 day forecast, though, looking overall pretty nice. Again, those few minor precipitation chances. Other than that, however, most of these days are going to remain in the 40s, which is still a little bit above average for some days. Average high temperature today is 41.
And don't forget to change those clocks Saturday night. We lose an hour. Yeah. Just what parents like this time of year, right? It is tough. I'm telling you, it's tough with little kids, that time change. You know what I'm talking about if you have them. The town of Bristol considering revoking a local nightclub's liquor license. The town board held a special meeting Thursday to consider suspending Club Bristol's liquor and adult entertainment licenses. The strip club decided to voluntarily shut down after shots were fired outside the business 3 times within a week.
There's certain businesses which are more consistent with Bristol and its characteristic and its residents, and this one is not. It's a square peg in a round hole.
The town board's planning to file a formal complaint against the club on Monday. The business's co-owner has said that he plans on making some changes to address the gun violence problems.
Hospitals in Rock County want to make sure everyone has access to equitable health care. So SSM Health is encouraging folks to take the 2021 Community Health Needs Assessment Survey. Shared every 3 years, it helps local health care organizations and community groups improve access to equitable health care resources.
So this year with our social determinants survey, we're hoping to learn just more from our community members. Instead of asking, do you experience chronic disease such as heart disease, data that we might be able to get from another source, we really want our community members to share their everyday struggles with achieving their optimal health.
You can find the survey on Rock County Public Health's website. That's at the bottom of your screen there. It's going to be available through mid-April.
Local musicians have started to fill the void of the sounds of local live artists. The Barrymore Theater has hosted several live streaming concerts like this one that you're seeing as part of their Lucid Stream series. For the last month, the Eastside Theater has dusted off their stage that has been sitting in black to bring some of the local favorites into your living room.
We've done a couple bands so far. We had the Pine Travelers. You know, they've been around for a while, but really up and coming lately. People Brothers Band, another Madison staple. And then the last one we had was Armchair Boogie, a local bluegrass band who's been playing a lot regionally and nationally lately.
Tomorrow morning, you can catch a preview of the band Work on News 3 Now this morning as part of our Morning Notes segment. The band out of Mount Horeb in Madison describes their sound as funk fusion.
I called it groovy earlier. It's pretty groovy. You should hear them. They're really impressive.
There are so many talented local artists in the Madison area, and it's been a really tough year for them. So I'm so glad that they're providing these folks with some outlets and stuff for us to enjoy.
Absolutely
Love
agree
everything
with
about
this.
it.
Such a neat idea. We do have a very vibrant music community in Madison. It's really neat.
We really do.
All right, 6:10 coming up. A Southwest worker found a lost toy and is making it his mission to send it home.
Spreader live in the 608 this morning, and we're talking about all things Pie Day this weekend at Hubbard Avenue Diner. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Get ready to save. This weekend, the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline in Madison is hosting a massive warehouse liquidation sale. Save as much as 90% off store-wide. Shop clearance items, floor samples, special buys, and more. Friday through Monday only at Ashley Home Store.
For over 25 years, Fry Construction has provided excellence in home improvements. We strive to exceed the expectations of our clients with each and every project we do. Respected by so many of your neighbors and voted best of Madison, Fry Construction delivers lasting quality for your home. In honor of our 25 years, we're offering 25% off gutters or insulation with any full roof project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
For the pets you love, well, you gotta get down to Mouse Pet Food Warehouse, where your Tyler goes to help so many pets in town. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse. We raise money for farm animals in need, and our friends living in the zoo. We feed rescue dogs and shelter cats, and police canines too. Mouse Pet Food Warehouse powers them all. And don't forget your free Mounds candy bar.
Ready?
No.
No. Oh.
Yes, you are.
You ready? Yes, you are. Are you ready to go to sleep for real?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Guess what? You get 2 kisses. Very good. And one more for good luck.
New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month. You've been waiting, and it's back. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event at East Madison Toyota with huge savings on new 2021 Camry. Just $199 a month, plus complimentary first month's payment. Ready to save big? Then go now to East Madison Toyota. New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night. Your home is the foundation for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to be a part of this community for 76 years. During our anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $76. Carpet one room or your whole house, and we'll install it for only $76. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
Friday through Monday, shop the massive warehouse liquidation sale at the Ashley Home Store off the Beltline. Save up to 90% off furniture, mattresses, and appliances while they last. Bring your truck and trailer because everything must go. Only at Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Time to slow things down and see what's going on in the 608 this morning. It's one of our favorite days of the year, Leah, and it's this weekend.
Oh, yeah, it is. Sunday marks Pie Day, March 14th, 3:14. Josh Sprider's live at Hubbard Avenue Diner in Middleton this morning, making us all a little hungry. Josh, you're already partaking in the pie, wiping off your face. Come on.
Look at this, guys. one slice already down, and it's what, 6:15 in the morning?
Of course.
It doesn't get any better than that for breakfast here at Hubbard Avenue Diner, of course. We are celebrating all things Pie Day this weekend, and General Manager Elizabeth Garcia Hall is up early. You're here a lot earlier than you normally are, but
Absolutely.
we appreciate it, though.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's nice to be here.
Yeah, so this is a big weekend for you guys, your biggest weekend of the year, and this is going to be even bigger this year because you have Pie Day on Sunday, so you have a whole weekend to celebrate.
We do. And after Pie Day, we'll kick off into St. Patrick's Day, and it's kind of a one holiday to the next holiday to the next holiday. So we're super excited. We've got a lot of fun stuff going on and lots of pie for the public.
This was kind of a transitional time for us last year, right? This was kind of right when the pandemic hit. You guys were having to make a lot of changes on the fly. What are some of the changes you guys are making this year to ensure people's safety?
Well, this year we're going to be taking Pie Day outdoors. So certainly the dining room will be open for dine-in, which we've seen a lot more foot traffic lately as things continue to improve in the area. But we will be selling slices of pie and giving slices of pie away outside. When people wear their pie t-shirts, they get a free slice of pie, and everyone else who doesn't have a pie t-shirt, well, of course, could purchase one if they want one, but also they will have pie for $3.14 on Pie Day.
So what all goes into planning for a day like today? I mean, how do you know how many pies? How do you plan for the crowd?
There's a little bit of looking at historical numbers, and then there's also a little bit of flying by the seat of our pants. We want to make sure that we don't run out of pie. The worst thing would be to run out of pie on Pie Day. So we'll definitely go above and beyond with our numbers and make sure that everyone gets a slice who wants one.
So, of course, you're famous for your pies, but you also have all the other food here as well. I know you have your fish fry going on, which would obviously be today as well.
Absolutely. So that'll start at 11 o'clock this morning. Right now, the fish fry is super popular during Lent, so that will definitely be something we're focused on as well. We also, for Pie Day, will have pie-shaped brownies, pie-shaped cookies, and, of course, our limited edition Pie Day t-shirts.
Very good. So if people are interested in checking you out this weekend, what do they need to know?
7445 Hubbard Avenue in Middleton. We can't wait to see them, and we will be here ready to rock and roll.
All right, Elizabeth, thank you so much, guys. Already one slice down. I suppose I'll have to dig into another one coming up in the next half hour. I can't get too much of a sugar high. It is Friday, but I gotta tame myself down a little bit. And you know, normally we'd be having our pie eating contest at this time in the morning, but we did it virtually this year, and that's going to air later on today on News 3 Now live at 4. And you'll get to see who of the News 3 Now crew won it this year. So you'll want to stay tuned later on this afternoon, guys.
This is something I've taken part in previous years. Back when it was me and Danica, I used to go head-to-head with her. Josh, do you think if it was you and I, who would win? Be honest.
Oh, you for sure. There is no doubt. When it comes to food, Leland Shine, look out.
I am a monster when it comes to food. I am expecting a pie from you, Mr. Sprider.
Hey, they already have them all boxed up and ready to go, so you guys will be covered.
Yes.
What are you waiting for? Bring them on. Thanks, Josh. Hey, remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email him at inthe608@wisctv.com.
Austin, if you had to go up against me, do you think you would win?
I don't know. I mean, I can definitely eat. I most definitely can, but I don't know. You talk a big game, so
yeah,
I'll have
you
to
don't
see
know
in the
me
future,
well
I'm
enough.
sure.
I would rip into you, sir.
Her bark's a lot worse than her bite.
I don't know about that.
Oh man, I'm sure one day soon we'll have a face-off. I'm excited for that, and you know, I'm also very excited for this weekend coming up because the weather is looking fantastic, especially for today and tomorrow. Lots of sunshine for our Friday. And you look at the Doppler track and there's just really nothing happening, which is great news for us. That means we are going to see quite a bit of sunshine. Partly sunny a little bit later on towards the afternoon, but upper 20s and low 30s to start things out. It's not as mild as what we have seen as of late, and also our wind speeds are greatly down compared to yesterday. So with sunshine, less wind, and temperatures eventually reaching those upper 40s and low 50s, it's still going to be a fantastic day today, and then the good times just roll all the way through most of the weekend.
Austin, Jeep is showing off its new entry into high-end luxury SUVs. The new Jeep Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer come in ranges of styles. The lowest price, though, for the Wagoneer starts at $68,000, while the opulent version of the Grand Wagoneer goes over $100 grand. That doesn't include an additional $2 grand in destination charges. The first Wagoneer and Grand Wagoneer SUVs are slated to arrive at the dealership in the second half of this year.
Jeeps are already pretty expensive, and they don't really lose their value, right?
I don't know.
You're not
That's
a car
lot. That's a
person?
lot of money for a car. That's so much money for a vehicle.
Pretty boxy, too. I don't know. I'm not totally sold on this, but you know I love Jeeps, so got to think on that one.
Yeah, looks cool.
6:19 now. If you share your Netflix account with other people, listen up. The streaming giant is testing a new feature that could crack down on password sharing. The way it works is when a user selects their profile on a shared Netflix account, a pop-up's going to ask them to verify the account. That would be done with a text or an email sent to the account holder. If they can't confirm they're an authorized user, viewers will be prompted to set up a new account. The test feature is rolling out to a limited number of users who watch on the Netflix TV app.
I don't want an authentication every time I open up Netflix.
How many people are you sharing your Netflix with,
0.
sir? That you know of.
Because I'm a responsible adult.
You have to say that for TV.
I know. Well, we called Lee out for sharing her password.
I do. Proud of it. Honesty.
All right,
I'm gonna get got.
Okay, here's a cool story. It was to infinity and beyond, when we're like Little Rock and beyond for a beloved toy. Little boy Hagen now has 2 new heroes to thank, a Southwest ramp agent and a mailman. Hagen forgot his Buzz Lightyear toy on a plane in Dallas. His family didn't realize it was gone until they were in their rental car. Guess what? Well, a Southwest worker in Little Rock spotted the toy and made it his mission to get Buzz home. Buzz Lightyear arrived just a couple of days later in a hand-decorated box complete with pictures of all his adventures with the Southwest crew.
How sweet.
I love this story.
Oh boy, the number of things I've lost on an airline. Be great to get those things back.
Yeah, this it revives my faith in humanity.
Indeed.
To hear stories like this.
Love that. 6:21 now. Coming up, why some are saying, forget the Royals. Where do I get those patio chairs after that famous sit-down with Prince Harry and Meghan?
And coming up in our next half hour, MMSD's reopening plans to get as many of its teachers vaccinated against the virus. Stay with us.
Sponsored by RG Heating and Air Conditioning, installing train equipment and servicing all brands.
Cobison Buses, now hiring.
Working with Cobison, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. If you do need time off, they work around you. They definitely try to make it a company that's based for you.
Visit Cobison.com to apply.
Bad sleep, one night on the road, and we already need a chiropractor.
You know, RV sleep doesn't have to be bad sleep. With Denver Mattresses RV lineup. Made in the USA with 3 levels of comfort, these mattresses are designed to fit your RV sleeping space. Choose in-store pickup or have it delivered, wherever you happen to be. And rest easy, knowing it's backed by our 365-night better sleep guarantee. Get superior rest and comfort on the road, only at Denver Mattress.
Get the max out of your tax refund at iMart Express. With 2 pairs starting under $40, you'll spend less on the have-tos and keep more for the want-tos. Our prices won't break the bank. Your tax refund goes further at iMart Express.
Goldman Cars is breaking into spring with huge savings. You can get a 2016 or 17 Dodge Grand Caravan starting at $10,995 or $175 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2016 or 17 Dodge Grand Caravan at only $10,995 or $175 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get the cheeseburger pizza for just $10. Papa Murphy's.
Health researchers are trying to learn more about diseases like arthritis, cancer, asthma, diabetes. Join the All of Us research program to share your health information. With your partnership, they will learn more faster.
Love lower than low prices? Then get more ways to save at Pick and Save, where you can find personalized coupons, weekly deals, and rewards like fuel points. prices that are lower than low. On food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save. Fresh for everyone.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
After we backed that bus out of its stall and started driving, I just loved it. We really get a chance to get to know each other. Almost everyone has a different story about how they came to bus driving, so you really end up feeling like you're part of a family.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
Welcome back. Meghan and Harry's explosive interview selling more than TV ads. As millions of viewers watched the exclusive interview with Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, they started asking themselves, where can I get those patio chairs? Currently out of stock, sold everywhere from Overstock to Amazon. They're priced at about $500 a pair. The man who owns the company behind the chairs is none other than Peter Brady from The Brady Show. He recently took to Facebook to thank customers for making the chair so famous. Did you even notice the chairs, Chris?
No, I did not.
Did you even watch the interview, Chris?
I watched. Yeah, how could you not? It was everywhere.
Chris is giving us a lot of flack in the newsroom. Anytime anybody brings up the Royals, who the heck cares about the Royals?
I understand a lot of people care about the Royals. It is incredibly, I mean, it's compelling.
It's compelling. It's interesting.
Very compelling.
It's gossipy.
Yeah, by the way, Christopher Knight, Peter Brady. Give the guy credit. I know he's forever going to be known as Peter Brady from the Brady Bunch. But I did not know that he had like a furniture line. That was fascinating.
He was on Twitter saying something along the lines of, Prince Harry didn't knight his chairs. Christopher Knight, like the people who bought them, knighted the chairs. You get it?
That's clever.
Slow on this Friday, Chris.
Pick it
up.
It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Hey, Austin, really quick, you got a forecast for us?
I do, and today's going to be a pretty nice day overall. A chilly start, however, so heading out the door, you're going to notice those upper 20s and low 30s, but the wind speeds are greatly calmer compared to yesterday. Also, 24-hour temperature change, again, 5 to 10 degrees cooler. This afternoon, low 50s.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford, plus a $2,000 money-back guarantee. To see how much you could save, call 1-800-949-9757. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a $2,000 money-back guarantee. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-949-9757.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-686-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-686-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-686-4499.
Associated Physicians celebrates 75 years of caring, helping, and listening. Associated Physicians. Devoted physicians, trusted care.
We switched.
I switched to Chevy. I switched for more room.
I switched for my family. For adventure.
We love our Chevy.
With an impressive lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs, it's no wonder people are switching to Chevy year after year.
I'm never switching back.
Add another Chevy to your driveway. Get a $3,500 cash allowance on most 2021 Equinox models. Plus, current Chevy owners get an additional $1,250 cash allowance. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
A sewer backup destroyed a disabled Janesville veteran's basement.
This isn't my fault.
After the city refused to pay for damages, local businesses and community members saw our investigative report and are stepping up to help. That's why News 3 Now investigates. Download the Channel 3000 First Warn Weather app today.
Supply struggles and expanded eligibility. What's next for Wisconsin's vaccination efforts and how long it could take for you to get your shot?
And a chilly start to the morning, but by this afternoon, the low 50s return. How nice is the long weather going to stick around? I have a look at your 7 to 10 day forecast coming up.
Is Pi Day Friday. I'm Josh Bretter live in the 608 this morning as we talk about Hubbard Avenue Diner getting ready for Pi Day this weekend. And also, you can celebrate St. Patrick's Day. We'll explain coming up.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for tuning in, getting ready for the weekend. The weather's looking pretty good. There is a lot to break down, though, in the forecast and a lot of news to get to from a busy news day yesterday still. It was all capped off last night with President Biden's address.
Yes.
And earlier in the day, we learned about vaccinations here in Wisconsin. We learned that by the end of the month, millions of additional Wisconsinites will be eligible to get vaccinated against COVID-19. Starting on March 29th, the DHS will expand eligibility to anyone 16 and older with one or more of 20 medical or health conditions. On your screen, you'll see a list of some of those eligible conditions. We have the full list up on our Channel 3000 Instagram page and, of course, at channel3000.com. 2 of those conditions are being overweight or obese. The state's going off of the CDC's body mass index requirements for this. Your BMI is calculated using your height and your weight. Anyone with a BMI between 25 and 29 is considered overweight. 30 or higher is considered obese. DHS data from 2018 shows most of the adults in the state are considered overweight or obese by these metrics. We have the CDC's calculator up on our website, channel3000.com, if you want to put your information in.
The DHS says this will be the last group before everyone is eligible for a vaccine. After that, President Biden wants states to make all adults eligible by May 1st. Supply, though, is the key issue here. Clinics say the shipments they've been getting are nowhere near the amount they're capable of handling on a weekly basis. But clinics are making it work. UW-Madison professor A.J. Sethi says vaccinators are doing as much as they can with the doses they have.
When doses come into the state, they're getting into arms relatively quickly. There's a high efficiency level. Like we might rank sort of #1 in the country as far as percent doses received and then administered.
Public Health Madison-Dane County says vaccinations for teachers and school staff going pretty smoothly. The effort started at the Alliant Energy Center earlier this week. It's expected to wrap up late next. Like other vaccinators, county officials say they're just waiting for more doses to get here.
Department of Health Services has been telling us that it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and I really think that in 3 weeks we will have enough vaccine on hand to be able to open up our access, our site much wider to a larger population.
The state says supply could increase as soon as next week. Eventually, the county hopes to use the state's vaccine registry. That would allow vaccinators to give even more shots out at Alliant. They could eventually be able to give up to 7,000 doses a week. Experts we talked with say their best guess as to when everyone could be vaccinated is sometime in June or July.
Also from yesterday, we learned that every student in the Madison Metro School District will have a chance to return to in-person learning. A lot of them are going to be waiting, though. The district's new plan wouldn't have high school students coming back until late April, meaning they'd only have a few more weeks before summer break. I think 6 weeks is the time period between when the last group would come back and the start of summer break. Community members asked district leaders last night about reopening plans during a virtual event. One of the main concerns was sports.
Hoping, and obviously Mother Nature will play some part in it, to start phasing in as soon as next week with some of our individual sports and small groups places where we don't share equipment and can maintain 6 feet distance at all times, and then gradually adding activities to show that our mitigation strategies are in place.
Kindergartners return this week. First and second graders go back next week. You can find the complete list of which grades are slated to come back and when at channel3000.com. The district's reopening plan comes as many of its teachers are getting vaccinated. SSM Health is partnering up with the district to speed that process up today. The healthcare provider will supply 1,200 doses for an educator vaccination clinic happening at La Follette High School. District staff will get their second dose on April 9th, just before the district plans to bring a bunch of students back.
Some of you will see your stimulus checks hit your bank account this weekend. President Biden signed his $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan into law yesterday. The plan passed Congress along party lines with no Republican support. 90% of households will get those stimulus checks worth up to $1,400. The package also expands the child tax credit up to $3,600 a child. President Biden and Vice President Harris will travel across the country next week for what they're calling the Help is Here tour, where they'll explain and defend that massive package. A new survey says nearly half of Americans have missed a rent or mortgage payment over the past year. The survey from Go Bankrate says 46% of people have missed one or more payments. 1 in 4 have missed more than one. And some hope this morning for small business owners. A bipartisan group of lawmakers is pushing to extend the deadline for the federal Paycheck Protection Program. It's meant to help keep employees on the job and doors open. The legislation would extend the March 31st deadline by 2 months to the end of May. It would also give the Small Business Administration an extra 30 days through the end of June to process loans submitted through that new deadline. As of last week, the PPP had approved more than 7.5 million loans, totaling more than $687 billion.
Time now to check in with Austin Kupnitsky and for Chris Reese this morning in your first warn forecast. Hey, Austin.
Hey, it's a pretty good forecast coming up for this weekend as well. Overall, these next 7 to 10 days are looking pretty solid, but we have just a few things that we really are watching out for. Today, main thing, we're looking at some slightly chillier temperatures this morning. It's about 5 to 10 degrees cooler than just yesterday. That is leaving us in the upper 20s and low 30s. Pretty much the only thing we would need to watch out for because of these temperatures falling below freezing again. If you saw a giant snow pile and it was melting, the little river that it formed, that could have ended up refreezing here overnight, but that's just about it. That's our main concern here for today. The wind speeds have calmed down. They're only going to stay between around 5 and 10 miles per hour for most of the day, potentially popping up to 15 at times. The 10-day outlook, however, this shows a lot of consistency. We have a few days that are going to be a little bit different, including tomorrow with a high of 56, and then for Monday with a high of only 38. So we are going to see a little bit of a cool down, a subsequent warm up afterwards, and it does look like those temperatures for most of these next 10 days are going to be right around those 40s. Now, we're also looking to dry things out in the 6 to 10-day precipitation outlook, but that comes with a caveat. We are going to see the lighter precipitation moving through here, especially Sunday night and most likely on parts of Monday. That's the next system that we're currently tracking right now, and our latest and greatest models still showing some of that potential for some lighter snowfall. Now, we do have one other model that's showing a little bit of rainfall actually mixing in. It really depends on where this low situates and moves through the area. If it stays on a more southern track, we're likely going to end up seeing some lighter snowfall, and it's not going to amount to too much here locally. That's our best bet on what we think is currently expected to happen in our neck of the woods. Now, the weekend forecast, again, still looking pretty good here with a lot of sunshine today, a lot of sunshine tomorrow, and for Sunday, a little bit more cloud cover with cooler temperatures along with the breeze. 7 to 10-day forecast, though, again, pretty consistent after we get past that rain and snow chance on Monday. Afterwards, say hello to the 40s. They're going to be here to stay.
Like the sounds of that? All right. Austin, thank you very much. 6:38 now. The world's largest Bratfest is being forced to adjust again because of the pandemic. The 2021 festival at the Alliant Energy Center is canceled, but organizers are planning something new. It'll be a build-your-own Bratfest. Sports bars and restaurants across the county will be given Johnsonville brats to sell. 100% of the money raised will benefit local Bratfest charities. The week-long event will start over Memorial Day weekend.
Who doesn't love a good brat?
Exactly.
Hey, we also heard yesterday that UW-Madison seniors are going to be able to attend graduation in person this year. Spring commencement will be at Camp Randall. There will be 2 ceremonies on May 8th, one for undergrads and those earning higher degrees. The school says students will need to wear masks, practice social distance, and show their Green Badger badge to participate. Friends and family, though, will not be allowed inside the stadium. They can watch online. The class of 2020 ceremony had to be all virtual last spring because of the pandemic. 6:39. It's shaping up to be a beautiful weekend. Nice end to your work week as well. We have some sun on the way as we take a live shot at the Capitol this morning. The sun's about to come up. Warmer temperatures on the way. How long they'll last, though, before a chance of some light snow rolls in.
And it is Pie Day Friday in the 608 this morning. I'm Josh Breiter live at Hubbard Avenue Diner with some Irish cream pie in front of me. We're going to dig in and learn more about the big weekend ahead. Coming up.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Your parents spent years taking care of you, but as the years go by, it becomes your turn to take care of them. This might mean trusting a nursing home, which promises to care for them as cherished loved ones. But if the nursing home you've chosen is not keeping their promise, we can help. If your parents have been injured in a nursing home, call Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck can be. And while we've made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards, the work is never done.
During Ram Truck Month, hurry in and get 0% APR financing for 72 months, plus $4,000 total bonus cash on the 2021 Ram 1500. Visit ram.com and see your local Ram dealer today.
One night, 3 ladies, and dozens of hits. It's the Ladies of the 80s Tour, featuring Taylor Dane, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. Together live June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Tickets are on sale now through Ticketmaster and at the Ho Chunk Gaming gift shop. The red hot dance party you've been waiting for. Taylor Dane, Lisa, and Evelyn Champagne King. June 5th at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. Your grown-up getaway.
Don't let uneven surfaces slow down your shoveling next winter. Let Concrete Lifting Technologies raise up your uneven pavement. Our minimally intrusive procedure uses polyurethane to level sunken concrete and provide a level surface. Why replace your concrete when you can lift it? For a free quote, call Concrete Lifting Technologies today.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture at Wanakee Furniture ETC, the #1 Smith Brothers dealer in the nation. That's right, per square footage, we sell more Smith Brothers than anyone else. So let our design experts customize a look for you during the Smith Brothers factory authorized sale at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Tonight on CBS, in case you missed it, it's an encore presentation of King Tell-All interview with Oprah, Meghan, and Harry at 7. At 9, it's a rebroadcast of the critically acclaimed Clarice. Clarice is a deep dive into the untold personal story of FBI agent Clarice Starling as she returns to the field in 1993, 1 year after the events of Silence of the Lambs. Followed by News 3 Now at 10, the latest news and weather you need to have before you go to sleep tonight.
6:42, we're in the 608 this morning, and if you've been a long-time viewer of News 3 Now, you know that one of our favorite days of the year is coming up this weekend.
You better believe it. Sunday marks Pie Day, March 14th. Josh Breiter's a little early at Hubbard Avenue Diner in Middleton this morning, getting in his pie. How's it tasting, Josh?
Hey guys, it is fantastic. It's never too early to celebrate Pie Day, right? And this weekend we actually have 3 days to do it, with Pie Day being on Sunday. So get your pie while you can. Of course, we're here at Hubbard Avenue Diner, and we've got Ashley Williams. You are the bakery manager here. You've been here for 13 years. What keeps you coming back here every day?
I love what I do. It's like, it comes natural to me, so I love it.
So this is one of your biggest days of the year. How do you plan for Pie Day weekend?
Just making sure we have extras of everything, making sure we get our orders taken care of so we don't have to focus on them, and just making sure everything's at high quality.
So things are going to be a little different this year with the pandemic. You have some more options for people looking to get some pies.
Yes, so you can come pull up in your car, as well as people will run out and give you your order, and we'll have socially distanced lines.
You had to do a lot of transitioning over the last year with the pandemic. How has it changed for you here? How have things kind of had to adapt here at Hubbard Avenue Diner?
Just making sure we stay on sanitation, as well as we have a shorter bakery staff. Hi to all my old bakery staff. I love y'all. But we have a shorter bakery staff, so we just have to make sure that, you know, everybody's doing a great job, everything's consistent, and, you know, making sure we have a good teamwork and stuff like that.
So you've got your signature pies out here. Let's start on that end. What do we all have here?
So we have a strawberry rhubarb. We have a cherry with the lattice topping. That's a vegan pie because of the lattice topping. We have a duo of silks, key lime, Boston cream, and our Irish cream.
So Irish cream, obviously special for St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
What all goes into making that as I dig in here to this slice?
Oh, wow. So, of course, we have Irish cream. You can use Bailey's or St. Brennan's. It doesn't have to be expensive as long as it has that great taste. We have marshmallows that we melt down with heavy cream and white chocolate chips. And then we whip heavy cream, and then we cool the mixture and fold the cooled mixture into the whipped cream. Of course, add the vanilla and the Irish cream, and then put it in a pie. No joke. That might be my favorite slice of pie I've ever had. I'm not even joking. So look at that, guys. It's all nice and festive there for St. Patrick's Day. So all the options here, people are interested this weekend. What do they need to know? So you can make your order online. Today is the last day to place an order online, as well as call us up on the phone. We'll have pies in the store, about a slice. Some of the pies that are whole will be limited, so if you want to come and purchase those, you'll have to pick them up early. But yeah, we're mainly doing things by the slice. We also have pie brownies and pie cookies we'll be having on 3/14. And you're encouraging people to wear their pie t-shirts as well. Yes, we do. So I think if you wear your pie t-shirts, you get a free slice of pie. So that's always helpful. That's worth it, yeah. Hey, it's never too early for pie. Ashley, thank you so much for having us in here, guys. I'm not even joking. This is the best slice of pie I have ever had, guys. I was kind of wondering what it was going to be. We've got Elizabeth back there. She's pumping her arms. This is so good. So be sure to check this out if you're coming here to Hubbard Avenue Diner, guys.
Jealous. Hey, Josh, you have an update about someone you met last week in the 608.
Yeah, guys, a very, very, very happy update. Take a look at the video. We introduced you last week to Raina Williams. She is the Mount Horeb native that has been dancing her way through every chemotherapy appointment. Her moves just incredible. And last night, I received this note from her. She says, I just got my breast MRI results back, and it's amazing news. Complete response to chemo, no residual tumor seen. She says, I still will need surgery, but the tumor is gone. I'm sorry. Raina, cancer picked the wrong girl. Thank you so much for your strength and your positivity. You were incredible to be able to talk to, and just getting this text last night, I know I'm emotional. I know there are a lot of people that are emotional with the story. They've kind of taken it to heart. We've all been touched by cancer in a lot of ways, but some very happy news, guys. She'll have surgery coming up yet on April 1st, but I've already had a lot of viewer messages saying that Raina has changed her life over the last week. She was on network news. She is making a big difference, and we can be proud to call or say that she's right here in the 608, guys.
It was certainly one of our favorite stories in the 608. We were so touched by Raina's story, by the way you told it, Josh. It's hard not to get a little teary-eyed to hear this very, very happy ending to that story.
Such great news. Such great news. So happy for Raina. 6:47, I got to get to the weather here. Checking with Austin Kopnitsky and for Chris Reese this morning. Look at your first warn forecast as we head into the weekend. Hey, Austin.
Hey, good morning. I don't think I can top that last news, but we still have a pretty nice weekend coming up here even today. We're looking at a lot of sunshine, especially this morning. A little bit more cloud cover towards the end of today with partly sunny skies expected, but it is a pretty chilly start to the morning. Upper 20s and low 30s is where we're actually starting things off with the sunshine and a lack of wind speeds here for today. Notice how our wind speeds are even calm for a lot of areas, just about 5 to 10 for a lot of other communities. It could jump up to around 15, but it's not going to be nearly as breezy as yesterday. So with less wind, with sunshine, and temperatures eventually warming back up into the low 50s, really looking at a pretty solid day ahead of us for today, even about 5 degrees warmer for tomorrow as well.
All right, Austin, thanks. Stick around. The morning sprint is coming up after the break.
But first, it's March 12th and a big day for birthdays in southern Wisconsin. We have to give a special shout out to my friend Rainer, turning 3 this week. He's from Highland. Happy birthday, Rainer. We hope you have a great weekend. Happy birthday, too, to Kaylani, Amir, Bryce, Ian, and Isabella, and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Thanks for celebrating with us here on the program.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Everyone's a winner at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Lucky Streak Appliance Sale. Save as much as 43% off in-stock appliances now. Side-by-side refrigerators start at just $8.49 and no interest financing at Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
I love to equal the playing field. I love to help people and allow them to feel like they are powerful instead of powerless. We're with our clients every step of the way.
Gingras, Thompson, and Walks.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night. Your home is the foundation for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to be a part of this community for 76 years. During our anniversary event, standard carpet installation is just $76. Carpet one room or your whole house, and we'll install it for only $76. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home, locally owned and operated since 1945.
New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month. You've been waiting, and it's back. It's the Ready, Set, Go sales event at East Madison Toyota with huge savings on new 2021 Camry. Just $199 a month, plus complimentary first month's payment. Ready to save big? Then go now to East Madison Toyota. New 2021 Camry. Drive for only $199 a month at East Madison Toyota off I-90 and 151.
We drive everywhere to help our son reach his dream of becoming an elite swimmer. So we enrolled in the Know Your Drive program with American Family Insurance. It gives us discounts for safe driving, which comes in handy, no matter where his dreams take him. With Know Your Drive, save up to 20% and get closer to your dreams.
American Family Insurance.
Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Whatever your water worry, Culligan Water can help. With over 40 filtration systems, including the world's best softener, no one filters more than Culligan Water. The only water that comes with a van. Contact Culligan, the local water experts.
At US Cellular, we believe everyone deserves 5G. So we're building our powerful 5G network for the millions of Americans who live outside of New York and LA, like teachers in Madison and small business owners in Rockford. That's why we've included 5G on all plans, no extra charge for everyone, whether you're working or playing. All US Cellular plans include 5G, no extra charge. Get the new Samsung Galaxy S21 5G free with no hidden requirements. US Cellular.
Feeling lucky? Everyone's a winner at Ashley Home Store's Lucky Streak Sale. Everything is marked down at savings up to 50% off. Then pick up your scratch-off card in store for up to an extra 15% off and 0% interest until 2022. Only at Ashley Home Store.
Channel 3000 Plus. Watch from your streaming media player or mobile device.
Welcome back. It's 6:53, time for the morning sprint.
President Biden is sharing a message of hope and unity for Americans.
From the bottom of my heart, I believe that there's nothing we can't do
but we do it together.
In his first primetime speech, the president marked the one-year anniversary of the global pandemic. Biden also says that he wants states to make all adults eligible for COVID vaccines by May 1st. He says it'll take longer, though, for everyone to actually get those shots. He also says if people follow guidance and act responsibly, there's a good chance Americans will be able to safely have small gatherings by the 4th of July.
The pandemic has made 2020 the deadliest year in the U.S. in more than a century. More than 3.3 million people died from all causes last year. The pandemic pushed that death rate up 15%. About 1 in 5 Americans say they've lost a relative or a close friend to the virus. The CDC says COVID is the 3rd leading cause of death in the U.S., only behind heart disease and cancer.
A new study shows reports of anti-Asian hate crimes were up by nearly 150% in major U.S. cities last year. A new study out of California State University looked at hate crimes in 16 of the country's biggest cities and found that spikes rose alongside COVID cases in March and April. Women are attacked almost 2.5 times more than men. Overall, hate crimes fell by 7%.
More than 1 in 5 healthcare workers have experienced anxiety, depression, or PTSD during the pandemic. Researchers analyzed 65 studies with nearly 100,000 people in them from across the world. A professor at George Washington University says mental health is no different from physical health and should be made a priority. Derek Chauvin is now charged with third-degree murder in George Floyd's death. The judge in the trial reinstated the charge yesterday to go along with second-degree murder and manslaughter charges. It will give the jury another option for conviction. 6 of the 14 jurors have now been selected. Opening arguments are expected in a few weeks.
It's the news we've been waiting for some time. The Dane County Farmers Market is about to start the 2021 outdoor season, and we learned that that'll start at the Alliant Energy Center. They hope to bring it back to the square sometime this summer. Market organizers say it'll run every Saturday from 7 a.m. to noon. Shoppers can also pre-order products. The first market of the season will be April 10th.
The Badger men's basketball team lucky to get away with the win last night. The team started down by 8 early, but came back to life, eventually getting an 18-point lead over Penn State. But Penn State would come all the way back, making it a 1-point game with seconds to go. The team held on, though, to win 75-74. They play Iowa tonight at 8.
And we're taking a peek right now at our current temperatures, generally in the 20s and 30s. That's going to eventually warm up into the low 50s here by this afternoon. Wind speeds, unlike yesterday, not going to be an issue. Just about 5 to 10 for most of the day, possibly up to 15 at times. But overall today, again, mostly sunny skies, slightly more cloud cover towards the end of the day and a high of 50. This weekend, it stays looking very nice. 56 for the high on Saturday, 46 for the high on Sunday. It's also going to be pretty breezy by the time Sunday does roll around. That's ahead of that next low pressure system for Monday. That could bring some lighter snowfall, possibly some rain showers to the area. So we're going to continue to monitor that. That's the big thing that is on our radar as of right now.
Thanks, Austin. Don't forget to change your clocks this weekend, folks. We'll see you Monday.